Hello my dear friends and welcome back to another video. Before I get into the main news segment of the day, in the last few minutes Brendan Wayne, who's the stunt double for Djarin, has teased big news for tomorrow. We're not too sure what it's going to be for, either the Book of Boba Fett or the Mandalorian Season 3, so I will keep you guys updated. But otherwise my dear friends, enjoy the news. Hello my dear friends and welcome back to another Star Wars news update. In today's video we're going to be talking about a big Disney Plus event which has big implications for Star Wars. As always my dear friends, before we dive into it, please may I ask you to hit that big red subscribe button if you've not done so, and also be sure to give that bell a good old tickle to be alerted each and every time that I post a new video. So without much further ado and without any more jibber jabber, let's dive straight into it. Disney Plus has announced that they're going to be holding a promotional event on the 12th of November, and this is going to showcase upcoming projects for Star Wars, Marvel and Pixar. It's similar to Disney Investor Day that we got last December, but in this instance they really want to push the upcoming projects. Now this is going to affect the Star Wars series in a pretty significant way. As we know, the Book of Boba Fett is coming out this December, so there's a good chance we are going to get a sneak peek of the series during that event. It probably won't be the first trailer because Lucasfilm would not leave it that late, but maybe a second trailer or some kind of teaser. We're very likely to get our first Book of Boba Fett trailer in October, or maybe even earlier, but this event has some big implications. We could also get a first look at the Andor series, or even Obi-Wan Kenobi, which have both wrapped up filming, and we could get some announcements regarding their release dates. Given the timing of this event, there's a very good chance they'll be laying out the release schedule for all of the 2022 shows, including Obi-Wan Kenobi, Andor, The Bad Batch Season 2, and The Mandalorian Season 3. Showcase events like these are very important for Disney and Lucasfilm because they're aimed at keeping investors and viewers interested in their brand. I would imagine that Lucasfilm are going to use this event as an excuse to really go all out on teasing upcoming Star Wars content. Even if we don't get official trailers for Obi-Wan or Andor, it would be reasonable to assume that we are going to get a teaser or even a first look where the creators talk about their shows in short clips. Speaking at the event will be Bob Chapek, and of course representing Lucasfilm, we all know who's going to be giving the presentation. But any details are appreciated and this is really exciting. This will be the first time we get an official idea of when some of the 2022 shows are going to come out, because we're not too sure about the scheduling. We're still wondering if Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to take the Christmas spot, or whether that's going to be reserved once again for The Mandalorian. In recent times there have been so many rumours and so much speculation that an event like this one is very much needed to set the record straight. It won't answer all of our questions, but probably will function as a roadmap for what's coming up and when. In terms of the individual series, we know that Andor has 12 episodes and that we will be getting a season 2 in 2023. Many fans were disheartened when Alan Tudyk said that he won't appear in season 1, but he is confirmed to be signing on for the second season. Acting as a prequel to Rogue One, Ewan McGregor is also rumoured to have filmed a couple of scenes for the series, and that was done while he was shooting for Obi-Wan Kenobi, essentially killing two birds with one stone. The Kenobi series will have 6 episodes, each one averaging over 60 minutes in length. And as you guys have seen, we've had ample reports of Inquisitors and other fan favourites making their way into the show. We also got confirmation that unfortunately Ahmed Best will not be reprising the role of Jar Jar Binks, nor will Natalie Portman return as Padme in flashbacks. While this might be upsetting news to some fans, Commander Cody is set to appear. Hayden Christensen will not only feature as Darth Vader, but also as Anakin Skywalker in Clone Wars flashbacks. This will be part of Obi-Wan's PTSD that he suffers during his exile on Tatooine. I won't dwell too much on this info because I've spoken about it before in other videos. Now going back specifically to the Disney Plus event, it will be live streamed just like last year's Disney Investor Day, and then afterwards, as is always the case, it will be posted on YouTube. I also just want to say there's a lot of Star Wars and MCU overlap in terms of this fandom, so if you're interested, there will be new announcements made for the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well. But this, my friends, is a Star Wars channel, so I'm afraid I'm not going to be speaking about it. This is a less likely possibility, but worth speaking about nonetheless. We might be told a bit more about how Patty Jenkins' movie Rogue Squadron is coming along, and given that Taika Waititi provided an update about his Star Wars movie the other day, there might be a segment of the event dedicated to the upcoming Star Wars movies on the big screen. Ever since Star Wars made its successful transition to Disney Plus in the form of series, we've all kind of forgotten about the time when Star Wars was only a cinematic feat. But while it's clear that Lucasfilm are focusing primarily on the Disney Plus series, they still have big plans for big screen releases. So Star Wars is not quite finished with movie theatre releases. We already have 3 confirmed films between 2023 and 2027, and we still see Rian Johnson talking about the fact that he's adamant he is still going to have his trilogy. But to be honest with you guys, I'm ever more doubtful. After the reception of The Last Jedi, I would be very surprised if Disney want to hire him as the director of an entire trilogy. But having said that, if you remember back in February, he was saying that he really wants to direct an episode of The Mandalorian. A lot of people didn't like this idea, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. But if you're worried, don't be, because it's probably never going to happen. But now I turn it over to you guys. What did you make of everything we spoke about in today's video? If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe if you're brand new, and a huge welcome if you are. And also, my dear Megalorians, if you find any value in my channel, please consider becoming a patron. The link is down below right there in the description, and I will see you all next time. I'm Star Wars Meg, wishing you all a phenomenal rest of the day, no matter where you dwell in the galaxy. Have a good one.